There is an understanding, I think, at Mountain City that the wholeness of a person is what we're trying to educate. The idea of mindfulness just being present in your own self, I think is really central to the way things are done in this building.
It is just naturally embedded in the Montessori model in the way that every child is being met where they are. Every child is getting to work at the place where they are, but there's also a real focus on community. And those two pieces, to me, are kind of the intersection of mindfulness.
I think one of the ways that the practice of mindfulness has shown up has been in the response to Hurricane Helene and the way that this community, the school community, has responded.
We came back into the building a couple weeks before we invited the kids back. And so after processing as a staff, that kind of allowed us to see, all right, well, this might be a little window into what this process is going to be like once we invite kids back into the building.
We knew it would be heavy having their trauma come in, and really leaned on each other. You have to trust a lot to be able to say, this is what I need, even if it's something really basic.
The resilience that both the adults and the students in this building have shown, I think, are proof positive of the culture that we've tried to create here, and the fact that it was okay to not be okay, because none of us were okay in that moment.
Because we are just starting to roll out mindfulness with students, a lot of the mindfulness has been with staff interactions. And at first I didn't like that, because it's like, I have kids in my class who would really benefit from having some mindfulness practices. And then when especially Lucy explained it to me, I was like, this isn't something that we just plop down and be like, mindfulness, good. It's something that we wanted the staff to embody.
It definitely makes me just slow down and pause, take a moment, take care of myself. That's super important. If I can't take care of myself, then how can I help take care of my students? How can I role model for them? How can I guide them?
I can definitely tell a difference in kind of just our staff culture around mindfulness, and just kind of the way that we interact with one another with a lot more grace and courtesy, knowing that it's not only just part of Montessori philosophy, but just how we want to be as a school. This has really made a difference for like the way I can feel peaceful in my classroom, because let's admit, classrooms are not always the most peaceful places.
I think that we've done a lot intentionally with Lucy's help to incorporate mindfulness into like beginning and ending our staff meetings together, so that the more that we can practice those kinds of things, the more that we kind of increase our toolkit that we can offer to students.
Like knowing that admin has my back and has a lot of trust in me and the decisions that feel best for my classroom feels really supportive and really wonderful.
I like this life better, it's more joyful.
We need Lucy to steward this.
My hope for the future is that we can get to a point where we can have a dedicated mindfulness position. I think having someone whose entire capacity is inculcating this from top to bottom within the school culture, when it's already present, having someone as a touch point, I think is going to be really important going forward.
A lot of the kids that come to this school have not succeeded elsewhere. We have these moments, these just miraculous moments where students and families are just, we found our fit, right? Like we found the place that holds my child, that gives my child a space to be who they are, like without judgment.
Yeah.
Yeah.